Here comes the king of all fast food, the undisputed go-to for a quick fix, the ultimate crowd pleaser, and the symbol of having a good time, the burger. Whether you're a carnivore or a vegetarian, or just simply a food lover, there's something undeniably satisfying about sinking your teeth into a delicious and well-prepared burger. But the sad reality, however, is not all burgers are created equally. Some are dry and flavorless, totally not worth the experience, while others are the perfect, messy explosion of juiciness, flavor, and just the right texture. So, we'll be taking you on a savory journey to spill the beans, or should I say beef, on the one best way to make a burger that'll have your taste buds doing the tango. Number 1. Choosing the perfect patty. A burger is only as good as its foundation, and that involves starting with the right patty. And the meat blend is the first stop on our patty adventure. You see, not all ground beef is actually made for burgers. It's like dating, and you want the perfect match. So, a combination of chuck and brisket is what you should be looking out for. Chuck being the beefy, full of flavor partner, while brisket brings the tenderness. It's a match made for burger heaven. Now, don't be shy about the fat content. In fact, you should be generous with it. Here's what I mean. I know we've all been conditioned to fear fat and distaste it, but the truth is, fat is where all the flavor lives. So, aim for ground beef with around 20 to 25% fat content. Because this isn't the time for dieting. It's time to satisfy those naughty cravings. If you're feeling particularly adventurous, you could also consider taking matters into your own hands. Literally. Yes, I'm talking about grind freshness. Grinding your own meat at home is like writing a love letter to your burger intentionally. Not only does this allow you to control the coarseness of the grind, but also ensure that your meat is fresh from the source and not some stale meat from the back of your store shelf. But just remember to freeze it for about 15 to 20 minutes before grinding. The next step is the seasoning. This is where your patty gets its personality. Many people make the mistake of seasoning just the outside of their patty. And that's a burger blunder you don't want to make. The entire meat itself should be thoroughly well coated with seasonings. The classic salt and pepper is a must, but don't just stop here. Get creative. Add some garlic powder, onion powder, grated cheese, minced jalapenos, or even some smoked paprika for that extra goodness. Now, let's talk texture. You want your patty to have the right feel, like a perfectly ripened avocado. So, be gentle when forming those patties because overworking the meat can lead to a tough burger. And trust me, no one wants a burger that feels like a hockey puck. So, ensure to use wet hands and a light touch to shape them into your desired shape and thickness. Lastly, strive for uniformity. No, I'm not asking you to enroll in a burger beauty pageant, but to keep your patties consistent in size because it ensures even cooking. So you don't want to end up with one side well done and the other side resembling a medium rare map of the world. Now, once you've got this down, the rest of the burger building process becomes a delightful journey of creativity and flavor exploration. So, get that meat blend right, season it with love, and let the sizzling begin. Number 2, cook your patty to perfection. Here comes the crucial step, cooking your patty. But remember, the way you handle this process can make or break your burger. So come closer and pay very keen attention. First, before you even think of throwing the patties onto the heat, make sure it's at the right temperature, because cold meat on a hot grill can lead to uneven cooking. But don't allow your patties to sit at room temperature for too long before they hit the fire. Now, when it comes to heating up the patties, you have 3 options here: grilling, pan frying, and griddling. If you're going for the grilling route, start by preheating your grill to medium-high heat. Then, oil the grates thoroughly to prevent the patties from sticking. No one wants half of their burger stuck to the grill. Now, resist the urge to press down with your spatula. You're not making a pancake, you're making a burger. Next, place the patties on the grill and cook for about 3 to 4 minutes on the first side, then flip and grill for another 3 to 4 minutes for a perfect medium rare result. The next method is pan frying, and this offers more control over the cooking process and gives the patties a fantastic crust. So, first up, heat up a cast iron skillet on medium-high heat and add a little oil. When the oil shimmers, gently lay down the seasoned patty. Again, don't press it down. Now, cook for about 4 to 5 minutes per side, but if you're going for the smash burger technique, press the patty firmly with a spatula and watch it sizzle and form a beautiful crust. Now, griddling is all about that irresistible crust that no other cooking method can offer. And this method is a little bit different. First, heat up a flat griddle or a wide skillet on high heat. There's no need to oil the pan. The fat from the patty will do the job. Next, place the patties on the griddle and allow to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. The high heat will create a mouth-watering sear while keeping the inside juicy. And, you guessed it again, don't press it. So, how do you know when your patty is done? Well, there's the classic finger test. Press the patty lightly with your fingertip. You can also use a thermometer to be sure. It should read 135 degrees Fahrenheit for medium rare, 140 to 145 degrees Fahrenheit for medium, and 160 degrees Fahrenheit for well done. After you've cooked your patty to perfection, let it rest for a few minutes. This allows the juices to redistribute, ensuring that your first bite is just as juicy as the last. Number 3, the buns. Let's talk about buns, shall we? First things first, toasting those buns isn't just an option, it's a culinary commandment. Why? Because, my friend, a toasted bun is like the icing on the cake. It not only adds a satisfying crispy texture, but also safeguards your buns from going all soggy on you. Nobody wants a bun that's wilting faster than a plant in a desert heat wave, right? So, whether you're using the grill or a hot pan, give your buns a light tan. And if you're feeling a bit adventurous, spread a little garlic butter or mayo on the insides before toasting for a flavor explosion that'll make your taste buds do the cha-cha. Now, let's talk variety, because in the world of burger buns, it's like a carnival of choices. There's the classic sesame seed bun, the soft and sweet brioche bun, the whole wheat for the health conscious, and for those who want a little salty twist, the pretzel bun. But size matters here too. You want your bun to complement your patty, not overwhelm it. The bun should be like the Goldilocks of your burger, just right. Not too big, not too small, but just the perfect fit. Finally, why not try your hand at homemade buns, where you can infuse unique flavors like herbs, spices, or even a hint of sweetness. Plus, your guests will be seriously impressed, and you can officially claim the title of Burger Maestro. Number 4, the toppings. This is where you can truly let your creativity shine. There are endless possibilities when it comes to burger toppings, so let's break them down. The choice of lettuce, from crisp iceberg to peppery arugula, can impact the texture and flavor of your burger. Ripe tomatoes, especially heirloom varieties, add bursts of freshness, while roasting or grilling them intensifies their taste. Onions, whether raw, caramelized, or pickled, also offer zesty crunch and sweetness. Pickles bring tang and brininess. Try unique varieties for a gourmet twist. Bacon, crispy or chewy, infuses a smoky, salty richness. Avocado, when sliced or mashed, contributes creamy luxury. Sauces like barbecue, aioli, or secret homemade blends complete the symphony of flavors. And of course, don't forget the cheese slices. Number 5, assembling your burger masterpiece. Now, the moment of truth has arrived. It's time to assemble your burger masterpiece and either be impressed by your efforts or drown in shame. Either way works. Here's the recommended order from bottom to top. First, lay out your bottom bun, and next up, we have the sauce. This is where you get to add a personal touch to your burger's personality, be it ketchup, mustard, barbecue sauce, or creamy aioli. Do well to spread it generously over the bun. Lettuce comes next, providing a crucial element of freshness and crunch. Then, the tomato slices. Juicy and slightly acidic, they complement the richness of the meat beautifully. Now, it's time for the star of the show, the patty. It should be placed perfectly on the other toppings, and then, for those who like it, bacon, onions, avocado, or pickles could come next. And lastly, the top bun crowns the entire creation. Much like its counterpart, it should be toasted to ensure it remains sturdy and doesn't succumb to sogginess from the burger's juices. Now, as you bite into your well-crafted burger, take a moment to savor the harmony of flavors and textures you've created.